Welcome to the third episode of the No Fox Podcast, the number 3 podcast in all of Zimbabwe. This one's for you, America. Happy birthday. There we go. Fuck yeah. Wow. It's your boys, Kyle and Jay. Here for another episode. And
fuck. All right, there we go.
Would you stub your toe?
Nah,
all right, Jay?
Pinched my fucking finger.
I bet you he
old,
don't even.
Old and stupid.
I'm finna expose out of him,
Oh,
so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody.
And this is happening.
Yes.
What's my kids? What is that? That's just one burger? One burger,
Gotcha.
one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Dumb.
What about your other
Okay,
kids?
but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids. Them your kids' siblings though.
So what you
So he
It
finna.
is
My other
fucked
kids
up.
finna be left to eat that shit at all. If
definitely
you can't
fucked up.
Mama count.
take care of them,
Where- I wanna
you
know
can
where
bring
she
them
was
something
at.
to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring him food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel a way about eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the
Yeah,
room.
he definitely wasn't at the crib.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why. Well, the one. Hold on, we got to play that part. This. Right.
No, no, you know what, fine.
Ooh. What's going on? Hold on. We got issues.
Oh man.
Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here.
Time
Give it here.
That's
Done
just
it.
the disrespect.
He
Right there.
eating
When
it.
she throws the shit
You.
onto the ground.
Because you
That's
ain't bringing
just
up for all
mad
the other
disrespectful.
kids.
And is she in the wrong?
Yeah,
Is she in the wrong?
it's unnecessary.
I think it's
Definitely
definitely
unnecessary.
wild that you're then like your kids have now seen you yelling at the one kid's now seeing you getting. I think that's still creating animosity into the crib.
Oh,
'Cause
100%.
now, because now you got your older brothers out here talking shit because that your mom's out here yelling at your dad and then just threw your fucking McDonald's on the ground.
100%. It definitely. It's nice. There's a shitty situation for everybody because now all the kids are gonna fucking.
And now nobody's
Later.
getting McDonald's. What if my man was like he's totally down with sharing? He's like, "Yo, I'm down to share some fries, and I'll cut
You know
this
that's
burger."
not happening. You know that's not happening.
You don't know. I mean, if he's hungry, then yeah, that's not happening. But like, I mean, obviously the kid was fucking hungry. Like she asked, or I don't know if he just randomly pulls up with the McDonald's, or if she's asking him to bring the McDonald's.
Because it doesn't seem like she's at the crib. So for him to know where she was at, it has to seem like there was a conversation to be like, "Hey, where are you at? I got food for fucking Johnny." And then she was like, "Oh, I'm here." And then it was like, "I'm about to expose this nigga." Like that's
Yeah,
what it kind of do seem like. Like, because she wasn't at the crib, she was out. Had to be from like the writing on the windows and like the caution sign. Like you were out. So
well, no, she could be in an apartment building, like or a multiple or multi-family home, because that's how it kind of is. There's a couple of units like that are in like Upland and Chester and stuff like that. So that are like that fucking
Yeah.
Christian Academy that's over in Upland. I think that's where
yeah.
it's at. Yeah, there's a house that's like right there where a bunch of families live. So they all got writing on and stickers and shit on the walls. So like, oh, like COVID this, COVID that, you know. Even
Oh,
though
but
it's-
those aren't COVID writings though.
they
on the
could
windows.
be though.
Nah.
I don't know. I didn't
Nah.
dissect and read what they were. I mean, but it could be an apartment building kind of thing because I know, like, I've delivered to a couple apartment
Because
buildings.
on one of on the window, I was watching somebody like do a slow mo video breakdown because they were trying to figure out where she was, and it says something on the window does say something like, "If you need help, calls. If you need," and you can't really see the words, and then there has a number there, so it doesn't seem like an apartment complex for your writing to be on the outside of the like. If you need maintenance, why would that be on the outside of your apartment glass?
Yeah, but then that
forefront.
throws a whole other element into it. Is like, why would you, if you're the dude, why are you delivering food for your kid when she's not at home?
That's why I say it makes it seem like they were out. He clearly does this more than multiple times. So he probably went to go pick up the food. Said, "Yo, where the fuck you at? You ain't at the crib?" She said, "Oh, I'm bet, nah, nigga, there."
Yeah, but then are the kids with her?
I would assume they have to be because he walking inside.
I don't know.
Because he ain't
I don't
handing
think
her
he
the
ever.
food. He walking like he going straight to his son.
Yeah,
So
I
like
don't
maybe
know.
they're at like a doctor's appointment or something. And like they're in the waiting room. Kid's hungry. Maybe. I don't know.
I wonder
I
if
don't
she
know.
has full. I wonder also if, like, in this. I wonder if she's got full custody.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do you think that he's not even the baby daddy? Conspiracy. That this is
Mm.
all a ploy to get people talking about her on social media to
Mm.
boost her numbers because she's also on TikTok and has a YouTube page. I think we just busted up the case wide open.
Mm.
No Fucks Podcast, solving the world's problems one pod at a time. You see that? Do you see this, people? That just happened. Where's my tinfoil hat? Oh, shit, my fucking.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's
Because if that is it, that's kind of genius. Like, yo, let me throw this some
flies her
super
out of
viral
space.
thing.
Like if it's just like wanting something for clout, why not keep his face in it? That must
Because
be.
then that would play towards the narrative.
But I would think if you, I don't know. I don't know.
Also, he looks like he's kind of wearing, like, I don't know what brand he's wearing. It almost looks like a self-made kind of like a branding, like a hoodie. Like when we get merch. I
Oh no.
don't know, man. If
I don't
that's
know.
the case, she's definitely a piece of shit. Trying to get clout. Well, I mean, not because now she's trying to get the bag, so that way she can then support them these kids. But
Yeah.
she's also then just said that she's all out on food stamps. So IRS, I think we need to do some investigating.
I mean,
We need to do some auditing.
she has said stamps don't come for the whatever. I don't know what it take to qualify for stamps or whatever
You
state.
can't make a lot of money. You cannot make a lot of money. Like the same thing with like Section 8 and stuff like that. Like I think like to qualify for food stamps or like Section 8, you have to make less than like 600 a month.
She might.
Well, I mean, if you're not posting any income, then
You would think she's if she works for herself, if she an independent contractor because she just makes content on the internet. Yeah, I don't know if you have to claim. Like I just don't know. I don't know what the claiming rules for all that are as far as taxes go.
well, nothing would be showed up on your file unless you get paid one lump sum over the sum of $600. Because then that's when any transaction that you make over $600 on, the entity has to then file a form with the IRS. So like when I sold that graphics card, yes, I sold a graphics card in the hype of the pandemic. Um, eBay sent me a notification saying like, "Yo, just so you know that since this sale was over $600, we have to send in the form for the IRS."
Yeah,
So,
but I don't. What I'm saying is, I don't know what that has to do with food stamp claiming food stamps and income. Like that's what I mean. I don't know how that all plays into the food stamp qualification and
well,
like
the
how like you know.
food stamp qualifications based on your income. So, like, if you don't have any income, but I guess you
Right,
could.
that's what I'm
I don't.
saying. I don't know how that works. Like you're saying, like every $600 goes to the IRS. Yeah, great, but how does that translate to me not saying I have an income? Just because I got $600 doesn't mean I have an income as far as a steady job income. There's no way to prove that just based on I got $600 check. That could be for anything. So you're not going to take away my food stamps because I got a check for $700 one time. I would assume, because it's also how do you report that to food stamps? I don't know anything about food stamps.
It all goes through the IRS. So the IRS will then
okay.
talk to the government agency that's doing the food stamps. So whatever state they're in, also. I mean, granted, I only know based on Pennsylvania. So make that full screen. Yeah, I know Pennsylvania, it's based on your income, and then like federally, anything over $600 to be filed with the IRS, who's doing the auditing. So I mean, I guess if you're not having any income and stuff, like I get like if the IRS was to then like report that, it's then showing that you're having some sort of money coming somewhere. So you'd have to definitely explain where you came upon that $600. In the like, why did the IRS pop up with you made a sale of this and you made this much money? So where did that come from? So I mean, I don't know how often the IRS audits people. So I know since Biden's now in office and stuff that he had one of the things that they wanted to do was they added a whole bunch of people to the IRS team so that way they could audit people, mainly because of all the fucking PPP loans and everything that everybody was doing during the pandemic to try and get money, but which was super dumb because that shit was definitely coming back. Any of that PPP loan shit, if you took that and you didn't get caught, post in the comments. That'd be fire. I want to know how the stuff works. But I'm sure the auditing people are definitely coming to get you at some point. So for America's birthday, we're gonna be over here drinking some Buffy Trace. Buffy Trace. Since Jay made me feel bad about drinking tequila. Scumbag.
So YouTube pays you once a month.
Yeah, same thing with Twitch. And I don't know how TikTok works, but I assume that's once a month too. So.
Oh, how much?
What else happened this week, though? Anything happened eventful in your life? Any crazy Uber stories? Any crazy Uber drivers?
Not that I can remember. I had a couple regulars this week. That's always a plus.
Do you get the same like drivers and stuff? Like, do you get regular drivers?
Yeah, a good bit. Very good bit actually.
Because I know at one point you were saying that you got the same driver like all the time in the morning.
Yeah, my guy John.
Yeah, shout out to John.
Yeah, he was one of my regulars this week. He picked me up.
Oh, look at that. The reunite of old friends, huh?
Yeah, he was like, "What are you doing getting out this early?" Well, you know, I was actually getting out late.
This is what John's saying?
Yeah.
What are you doing up this early? I don't know. You're the one driving me. You know where we're going.
He picked me up at noon. So from work. So he was like, "What are you doing here?" Like, he knows when I usually go in and when I should be leaving. So, oh, you're leaving work early? I was like, nah, actually, I went in at 2.
That shit doesn't. Does that shit concern you?
No, he's an old white man. And he took me to where he was a fucking regular. Like literally a regular for almost maybe 2 months straight. So
yeah, but still, like the fact that he kind of knows like your schedule is a little concerning.
But he also doesn't drive a lot, so like,
which is even more concerning.
Why you say that?
He doesn't drive a lot, but he's also been your Uber driver regular for like 2 or 3 months, and then like he knows
like
your
what I'm saying
schedule.
Is when I mean a lot, like I mean time wise. So like he only drives maybe like 2, 3, 4, maybe 2 to 4 hours a day. So and he does it usually within this certain time gap from like 6 to 10 in the morning. That's usually when he's driving. So in that time,
because that's when he gets his victim, and that's when he takes him and puts him in the fucking cornfield in the ground, like the lovely bones.
It's just a consistent. Like he I don't know. I prefer it because that way I know like algorithm wise like what time to hit that button. Be like, all right, bet odds are he's because I mean shit. I know when I know his route a little bit because like, I know he usually drops a chick off from like Upper Darby to the hospital. So
Oh
I usually
fuck!
that's when I usually catch him. I usually catch him while he's dropping her off at Riddle. And it'll be like, boom, yo, your driver's finishing a ride, whatever. And then, I mean, and the only reason I even know she from up, like somewhere up there is because I got him early in the ride, in her ride. And, whatever. And then he was telling me one day, he's like, yeah, I got this chick that I be dropping off at Riddle. I usually pick her up and then I pick you up. Usually how it goes. And he's got like 2 or 3
Shout
more
out to
regulars.
you, Riddle Hospital girl. Shout out to you. And you still making it through this creepy ass dude that knows everybody's schedules.
Yeah, he's picked up my supervisor a bunch of times and took her home, and they have conversations about me.
That's wild. The fact that that's super wild. Hey man, you work with this other guy that I give a ride here and home?
That's so funny. No, it's funny because he still doesn't know my name. Like he still doesn't know how to pronounce my name. So like when he was talking to my supervisor, he'd be like, "Yeah, I had the first time I was like, yeah, I have this black guy I'd be dropping off here. I think his name's Jerome Maru." And she was like, "What?" And he was like, "Oh no, Drell." And she was like, "Dro?" And he was like, "Yeah, that sounds about right." She was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm a supervisor, whatever." So like every time that she gets in the car, she'll be like, he'll bring me up, but he can never pronounce my name correctly, and she has to correct him every time. And she'll come to me and she'll be like, "Hey, I had your guy John last night. He took me home." I'll be like, "Oh yeah, John was out here in these streets that late." That's funny. That's funny. I have this one fat older white guy. He usually picks me up from work good bit on the afternoons when I stay until 2:30, 3 o'clock. And usually at that time, his wife and his mother-in-law are just talking his head off because they both live with him. And he's like, "I just got to get out the fucking house. My wife's pissing me off. My kids are home because of fucking no school. And then I got my fucking mother-in-law here. She's just won't shut the fuck up. So I got to get out the house." So every time I see him, I'm like, "How you doing?" He's like, "You see me out here, so you know what that means." I'm like, "Killing you, huh?" It's lit. Shout out to him. I don't remember his name, but
shout out to the guy who hates his mother-in-law. Shout out to you, man. You're out here. You're out here giving my man Jay a ride home from work.
Hey, it's lit,
bro, I
man.
know one thing, bro. I'm fucking down to fucking throw my car in the trash and just take Ubers to work. That shit sounds so much fun.
It's definitely not all the time fun.
Yeah, well, I can definitely
on the way
see
to
that.
work. It's too fun on the way to work a little bit, but most times on the way home, I just want to get home. So I'm not really here for the conversation, but some conversation is lit.
Do you ever have an Uber driver that's just quiet?
Oh, good bunch of them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
90% of the times I get into an Uber, it's always either somebody telling me their life story or like I'm drunk and I'm asking them their life story.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Because most of the times for me, it's or super early in the morning and I'm just waking up, so I definitely don't want to hear about anything because I'm just contemplating my life, but thinking, just hoping I die on my way to work. And then on the way home, I am just stressed out because I've been dealing with retards, straight legit retards all day for 8 hours. And I just cannot comprehend any more conversation. Just on the off chance that my driver's a retard also. Oh, I can't. But there's a good bit. I had this one chick, black chick. She was super upset that I wasn't talking at first. That's fucking rude. Y'all be getting in the car, especially you people out here in the suburbs. Y'all just get in the car and don't say nothing. I'm thinking to myself, well, yeah, what? I would think that's what you want. She's like, fucking rude. And then we just started talking. I was like, all right.
You should have immediately just been like, "Hey, can you not talk to me?" If I got that attitude, like, "Yeah, you people out here in the burbs are just not talking to me." Like, "Yeah, you bitch, can you shut the fuck up?"
It got funny because she started shitting on white people, so it got funny, and then that's what was more like the icebreaker. It's like when she started shitting on white people from the burbs. I was like, oh, all right. We can start busting jokes. We can have some good times. We can have some good conversation. I had this fucking redneck motherfucker the other day. Bro, you listen to him, straight country, straight southern, straight redneck, whole back of his neck is fucking red. And you're like, oh, he's a Trump supporter.
Oh,
Nope.
JW gave you a ride home?
No. No, this guy was a regular. More or less. We've definitely been in the car at least 3 times together. But when I saw him this time, I forgot about him. But then when you started talking, I was like, oh, I remember his accent. Like, it's not too many people around here that have a straight southern country accent, hillbilly. Like, it's just not very common. And
I don't know, man. I've lived here my whole life and I've been told I have a southern accent.
No. I mean, like, people from Arkansas, like they have that.
No, I don't. I don't know a single person from Arkansas.
No, I'm not saying do you know, but I'm saying you've heard people that from Arkansas speak or like from that.
I've heard people from the South, like people like
it's very hard, redneck, non-educated, just fucking not Lenai, yeah, Lenai, Rockdale type of education, just very minimal. But he was very much a Biden guy, and it threw me off. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, wasn't expecting this. Was not expecting this at all. Now maybe remember him even more. I was like, oh yeah, we've had these questions, we've had this topic before. You just think he's doing the most bang up job.
Biden? He thought that Biden was doing the bang up job.
Yeah, he thinks Biden's doing a great job, and that
this is a regular driver.
Do
you remember his name?
I don't. I could look it up in my fucking Uber.
Yeah, you should do that and give it to me. You should definitely send me him, because I would definitely cancel Ubers all day until I get him, so I can ride around with him for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and poke his brain. Like, so, buddy, like, how do you feel about these gas prices? How do you feel about this guy that runs the free world that can't ride a bike?
Well, no, that's I just had him this last week. So we were talking about gas and Biden. That's what threw me off. Because
did you bring up the bike? The fact that this dude can't get off a bike?
No, I want to say the bike thing didn't happen yet.
Oh, well, you need to
get him. If it did, it might have happened that day, and it wasn't brought up. But I don't think it happened yet. But we were talking about gas and it being so high, and I was about to shit on Biden. I'm like, yeah, this fucking president, he don't want to. He's like, it's actually not Biden's fault. Now it's actually the Trump administration and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, I'm done. I can't. I think his name was Philip. I think it might have been this guy named Philip.
Yeah, Philip sounds like a cock.
He was on the way home from work. Yeah, I think it was this guy, Philip.
I feel like Southern people are into some weird shit, too.
God, it threw me off. Threw me fucking off. At first, I thought he was a tranny. And then...
explain?
Just why? His voice was...
He sounded like one of the Tesla boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for the viewers at home, you should probably explain that scenario of why that happened, or what we're talking about with the tranny boys.
Oh man.
So Jay went on a moving experience one time.
Yeah, I can't.
Why
do
you think? Why?
Funny enough, I'm hanging out with the chick that moved tomorrow. So I would like to tell her about the podcast and listen, but I definitely don't want to be like, oh.
Tell us, Jay.
This is how you feel about my friends?
Tell us about her friends, Jay.
They are a special group of people.
They drive Teslas?
They do drive Teslas.
The cheap ones.
They're not the healthiest of people, but they are the healthiest of people because they're vegan. But
no, they're physically healthy. They're mentally
no. The one
healthy.
is not. The one is not.
Which one? The one that gets pegged or the other one?
The one. I don't want to know, but I wonder which one does the pegging.
Oh, wait.
Uh,
Are you hanging out with them and her?
No. I'm just hanging out with her.
Well, you
But I
definitely need
want
to
to.
rack her brain for a
Oh,
couple of these questions.
100%. I have so many questions. Like, I'm gonna. I don't know. We could probably talk because I am gonna tell her how I feel about these kids tomorrow. Tell her about this experience.
Deep dive into them,
Yeah.
Jay.
All right, so I helped this chick move out of her ex boyfriend's house, and I thought it was a good time. Thought it was going to be a great time. I pull up and I see two people standing together.
Hold on. Wait,
Huh.
don't we have to set up the scene that you were moving her in from her ex boyfriend's to her
Oh,
other ex boyfriend's
ex
parents'
boyfriend's
house?
parents' house. Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably
So,
set up a scene because this is
all
still a
right, yeah,
wild scenario.
yeah, very true, very true. So we're moving her out of her ex boyfriend's house, or her
Two.
current ex boyfriend, to her older ex boyfriend's parents' house because everybody's white in this situation. Oh,
Love triangle.
everybody's white. So I pull up and I just see four fucking skinny jeans or two pairs of skinny jeans, and I'm assuming it's just two females. And then I look up and it's a female and what I think is another female. And then I get closer, a little closer, and I'm like, oh, this is a tranny. And then I get like handshake distance, and I realize this is a dude. Just got a light mustache, very feminine looking. Um, he is also, I don't even know if he's a he, but yeah, I must just call him fucking he's got diabetes, so he got the fucking pouch in him, and he got the little thing in his whole thing in his stomach.
Yep.
Because he got to take insulin. He got like a hole in his stomach. I don't know. He had like a patch on his stomach. I assumed it was, if he ripped it off, it was like a colostomy bag. That's what I assumed it was. I assumed it was a colostomy bag. I don't fucking know. But he had that.
So you're telling me he possibly had a bag of shit on his
Very
side,
possible. Very, very, very possible.
and you feel like that was because he had diabetes?
Well, he did have diabetes, but I don't know what
Go on.
the thing the thing on his side had to do with. I just remember him freaking the fuck out because his sugar was kept dropping or was low, and he's super frail. He couldn't pick up heavy things. It's a shitty time. Um,
His
his
sugar
it,
was dropping as he was like standing there talking to you.
bro, we moved like maybe like 10 minutes into the move of putting stuff from the ex-boyfriend's house into the U-Haul. He was hyperventilating, talking about, oh, I need to eat something, my sugar. And
Is this
that's
kid
when I
like a fucking NPC from Escape from Tarkov? What's going on here?
that's
How
when
does
I
this
knew he was
dude?
a soy boy.
How does this dude live and like work, like do physical activity for 20 minutes? It was like, fuck my sugars. I'm getting dehydrated.
It was rough for him. I don't know. Maybe the stress of the situation was also because we were trying to do this. So the ex boyfriend's house that we were in, he has cameras and he also watches the cameras. Because he's weird like that, knowing his girlfriend lives with him. He's super protective and shit.
Wait. So the guy is super weird that
Right.
total strangers are coming into his home.
No.
and
He's
taking-
weird that he watches his cameras while he knows his girlfriend's home in the house. So when his phone gets a notification for movement inside the house, knowing his girlfriend's inside the house, it's odd that you're getting notifications that your cameras are even on while you have somebody in your house. You're clearly watching that person in the house. That's why you have the cameras on while people are in the house that you know are in the house.
Yeah, but those cameras are 90% on all the time, anyways. So,
No.
like, because I have a camera that's in my kitchen that goes across
No,
my
but
living room.
he does turn them off. That's the thing. And he also had cameras around the crib with that she didn't know about that were hidden. So it definitely was a here to.
Obviously, it seems like he didn't trust her. But go on.
Yeah. No, he didn't, and he had no reason not to. I mean, I guess now this event happened.
Maybe he's a secret cuck. And maybe he had all those cameras to possibly see and watch his girl get banged out by
That
you
is an option.
and the soy boys.
That is an option. That could see that, except for the soy boys because they
Would
were gay.
you though get, if the option was on the table, to bang said chick in the couch, so that way, or in the home, so that way the video got sent to dude. But like the soy boys were going to join in. Would you do it?
Oh no.
What if she was willing to take a turd in the mouth? Or
No.
the soy boys are taking the turd in the mouth.
Yeah, I definitely would shit down both of their throats. That's a fact.
So would you bang her and then shit in their mouth?
And their throats. Shit
So
down
that
their
way,
throats.
yeah. So that way, there's a
Yeah.
video being
that's
sent.
happening. Yeah, that'd be lit.
Yeah,
that'd be super lit. Yeah, no, that'd be super lit. Might have been a high stressful situation for this fucking soy boy. But come to find out, the other male that was there, who I thought was another straight guy, turned out to be the soy boy's boyfriend, which threw me completely for a loop. I was like,
Whoa!
this wasn't expected.
Zero, Mr. Redwood. Can I call you that?
Yeah. I identify that. Yeah.
Are you misgendering both of these men? Weren't these both men, or are you categorizing men? Wait, just one of them is the male due to the fact that he pays all the bills.
I don't know. See, these are questions I have to ask her when I hang out with her tomorrow. Like, these are all things that I just wasn't willing to ask at the time because I don't like associating with these type of people.
I think you need to infiltrate these two.
I'm super good on that.
I think you need to do it for science.
I'll keep my distance. No, because then also the soy boy has
the friend of my friend is my friend. Is the friend of my enemy is my friend.
No.
Yes.
No, because the soy boy with the diabetes has a tranny sister / brother who was born a brother, is now a female. It is content for somebody else.
Jay, you need to take one for the team.
Super good.
Or you can introduce me to them. I'll fucking ask them any goddamn question you have.
Yeah, I'll do that.
No, I can probably.
I don't know. I
got some gays I could talk to you to or bring to you. Need some gays?
I'm super good. I mean, you know what? If you had,
they're normal guys too. Like, well, one of them's kind of he's well kempt, but I mean, they
I'll
seem
talk
like
to her
tomorrow
because I do see.
You need some gay friends?
No,
sure?
I'm super sure. I do want to ask the tranny a whole bunch of questions, and I would like to do it on here. But from what I've heard about the tranny, she's super, or he's super protective over the question type
That's
shit.
Super weird. Like, how are you going to be super?
That's a question I have. One of the questions I have is, how can you be so uptight about what you are, but expect people to understand what you are?
Did she try to? Did she? Whatever. Did they try to correct you on their pronoun at all during any?
No, because I was told prior to seeing them that he was a she. So I had been warned, or not warned, but I had made some comments prior about trannies to this other girl, G. And she was like, "Oh, be careful because blah blah blah's sister is
Was this the same day?
Yeah.
So you just woke up ready to move some shit and be like, "Yo, I really hope there's no trannies where we're going."
Yeah, she had texted me like 2 days prior asking me if I was going to be available that day, and I said yeah because I had off work. I had off that day anyway from work, coincidentally. So yeah, I was prepared to move stuff that day.
But how did trannies get brought up into the conversation? Did she warn you without any like you bringing up any trannies, or were you like, yo, like, what's up with these transsexuals these days? Also, I have a thought about whatever happened to the word transvestite. Did that just get trained to
I don't
cross-dressing
know.
or drag queen?
What was a transvestite?
It was just I would assume it was just a guy that was dressed in women's clothing or women's clothes.
No, because that's a cross dresser.
I don't know. Because it's in the Rocky story. Rocky
Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, the one guy,
Yeah.
the transvestite song. So, I mean, I just know, like, when I actually, because I got into a car one day, and then, like, they had on a weird radio station, and the Rocky Horror Picture Show transvestite song was on that station. And, like, I was just like, oh, this is
Okay.
that scene from that.
All
like,
right.
But, like, I don't know where the word went. It made me think about it. I was like,
So transvestites are people that dress in the opposite sex clothing.
they're cross-dressers.
No, because we're about to learn something. So cross dressers
Fucking layers to it. Let's go.
are people that take in wearing the opposite sex clothes. So they might just wear women's underwear, but fully man clothes everywhere else. They're just dabbling in the cross dressing.
The cross-dressing is the dude wearing panties?
That's just an example. It could be a bra, it could be leggings. I'm just using an example of extremely women's clothing, like, that would also be able to be hidden.
But at what point does that become drag?
Oh boy. I think drag is its own thing. Also, because I want to say it's the exaggeration of a look. I think that's what it is. But drag is something different. Yeah, it's a person that adopts flamboyant or a paradox feminine persona with glamorous or exaggerated costumes and makeup. So they are completely different than somebody who cross dresses or is a transvestite. This is crazy. I'm learning so much right now.
Now, have you heard of drag syndrome?
No, what the fuck?
Go to YouTube and type in drag syndrome.
Drag syndrome. Why do videos of people getting dragged behind cars back in like
That
1962?
Where this is going. But when you see the people that are on it, you might wish that upon them.
You said drag syndrome. What is this? Why?
What does it look like, Jay?
Describe
it to us.
This looks like a bunch of weirdos.
What's weird about them, Jay? What's what is weird about?
My name is Phoenix Star.
Well, the fact that it's a syndrome already tells you right there it's a fucking mental disorder.
I think it's a little bit more than a mental disorder.
My name is Phoenix Star.
So I mean,
You can find them.
yo, I'm looking at these special drag people.
What makes them special, Jay? They are normal British citizens.
I don't think they have all of the chromosomes, or maybe they have extra. I don't know how that works, but they're definitely missing or have a little bit of extra or something.
Do you think they know what's going on?
I would like to think they have an idea, and I think to them it's a game, and it's just, hey, I just playing, it's Halloween. I think to them it's just a game. It's Halloween. It's whatever. They don't know. It's like that Victoria. I think it's a Victoria's Secret model. She's also like one of these people, just not to the extreme. And I don't think she fully understands what's going on, but I think she has a concept. I think she's like, oh yeah, you want to take pictures of me? Yeah, okay, cool. But like, I don't think she understands that, like, her body is a wonderland for some people. I don't know. I don't know. But what are you gonna do?
Would you bang her?
Oh boy.
Would
Probably.
you? Would
100%.
you? Do you think she would be like, huh?
That's fine. Wouldn't matter. Doesn't change my answer.
You get
No.
plastic surgery?
Fam, I would
You got some
probably.
fat tits.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the heavy.
Yeah. It's just the look on her face of clearly not knowing what the fuck is going on is the only like But yeah, no, probably.
You
No,
found that?
I
Would
I
you
think-
shit in her mouth?
Oh boy, that's a question. Would I shit down her throat? Probably not. Because it wouldn't. I don't think it'd be fun. I don't think they'd understand. She'd understand what's going on.
Do you think she understands
Maybe-
what's going on now?
Probably not. I think she gets the gist of it.
What's the problem?
Like she probably just gets the what's the cliff notes of what's going on. And that's really all you need to get through life is just the cliff notes.
I mean, I get in today's society, as long as you can make content and you look good and you got some big
Yeah.
tits, you'll be all right.
She's super famous now. Nobody knows her name, but
Oh, wait.
she's just the retard from Victoria's Secret. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh.
What about the big chick on the Sports Illustrated, Yumi Noon, the 22 Sports Illustrated
The
cover?
one that I think I'm pretty sure I know you're talking. No,
You wouldn't take that thing down?
I already had my fat chicks phase. I'm super good. Super good. It's not what I
Huh?
need in my life. No, it's not what I need in my life. No, I'm super good. Like
Man.
it's not even at her size. Like she just doesn't appeal. Like
I think she's got a pretty face, but she would look way better
No.
if she got in shape.
you know, I don't know.
I don't-
Who's that one chick? That fat blonde chick, not Adele. She's a comedian. She did the movies about singing with Anna Kendrick.
Oh,
She lost a fuck ton of weight.
Fat
Rebel
Amy.
Wilson. No, Rebel Wilson. She was fat and ugly. Now she got skinny, and now she's just skinny and ugly. So I think she's probably better. I think she might have been a little cuter, chubby.
no, it's just her face. She has a wild face.
She does, but there's like pictures of when like she's like in between now and that big phase where she was like thick, and it was like, hey, okay.
I mean, she still has the big, heavy, fucking fat tits, but
fucking. But yeah, there's been a couple fat chicks that are like, oh, you're skinny now? Probably too skinny. I like Ashley Graham. Ashley Graham's fat chick. I would knock her down. She used to be a swimsuit Sports Illustrated model.
she used to be really skinny too.
Who?
Ashley Graham.
Oh. I like her when she's thick. Like all them curves. Just don't need too many curves. I don't want the rolls, you know? Rolls
Yeah,
are too
see,
much.
this is a chick that, like, regardless of whether or not she puts on a bunch of weight, is she still retains like a good figure,
Yeah.
like which is seems like you're still doing. It seems like you're still doing like core workout, or like you're doing something to keep that shit from just being a blob. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're doing that. Medical science, maybe. Mm-hmm. But with that Nicole Heaton chick, she had a kid and she's uber thick.
Nicole Heaton. I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
you've never seen her? She was like a big
Nicole
like
Heaton.
twerk star, and then she just had a kid.
Oh, I think I know you're talking about. She had like used to sing.
Yeah, she was a singer slash like twerk star on YouTube. I think she popped
Twerk
out
star.
2 kids. So
Black
this is,
chick?
uh,
No, not a black chick. Definitely not this chick. I don't know. I can't. I thought I knew you were talking about, but I think I'm thinking of somebody else. 'Cause there's this super thick, super baddie of a chick on. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nikki Heaton.
yeah, Nikki Heaton.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she's dumb thick.
yeah, yeah. I remember her.
Where's Instagram? Yeah, she popped out 2 kids.
Yeah,
Looking
I remember
fucking
her. Her and her
great.
friend. Her friend was also is a baddie. I don't know if they're still friends anymore.
Her
But she's like
face isn't
be a
like her
manager.
face isn't that great to me.
No, it's not. It's about average.
Yeah, mad
It's
average,
cute.
but the rest of her is just God
Yeah,
given. That shit's wild, bro. That shit's crazy.
she's definitely a cutie. Definitely a cutie.
All right, so back off to the since we've spent 45 minutes now bullshitting about random shit that we've been talking about. What else has been going on in the news?
Uh, our buddy Biden said we're just gonna have to deal with high gas prices until we beat Russia, or Ukraine beats Russia. So, you know, he said you're gonna have to stomach some tough times.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, bro. Do you think
Yeah.
that like since he do you think he thinks he has a shot at the primary or like
No.
running for a second term?
No, he does. He has zero chance. Zero chance.
Yeah, I
Like,
have a
I
very
don't even know if he's gonna rerun. Like, what would be the point? You're definitely not the guy. It's just not good. Not good right now.
Do you think that we go back to full Republican after that?
Mm, uh,
What?
no.
So you think that whoever the Dems put up there?
No, I think we'll get a Republican president, but I don't think anything else. I think everything else will still stay Democrat. Like, I think the House will stay Democrat. I think the Senate will stay Democrat. I think just people don't fully understand our government, so they're just like, oh, the president's fully the problem, so we'll just get rid of Biden.
Well, I think a lot of people
And
stopped caring kind of about the government like since Trump got out. So I feel like should kind of calm down on that front of the whole government stuff. So, but yeah, I'm not on that.
yeah,
Like
I don't
after
know.
everybody was like super charged on government when like COVID was happening and everybody was stuck at home anyways. So, but now that like life has kind of continued, besides for the fact that like the market is in the dumps, inflation is running wild. The
But
prices
is
of
it running
everything is running.
wild?
Is inflation running wild? Yeah, it's kind of running out of control.
Is it? See, I remember I probably remembering wrong because my memory is shitty, but I just could have sworn something about when I was listening to Powell last year and they were talking about inflation and he was like, I want the average at 2%. And he was like, for the average to get to 2%, we're going to have to go above 2%. And it's going to be a shitty time for a little bit. And then it will come down and then we'll get it to 2%. But we went in at 2%. And I was like, all right, that makes sense. Like, yeah, to get things to average, you're going to have to get it ideally maybe the 3-4%. And then
Yeah,
you're going to
it's
have
at
to.
8.6.
All right. So, I mean, it's maybe higher than what but they're still to get it back down to get it to 2. It has to go up above 2. And I don't know the math of how high it's supposed to get before you can level it out to 2. Like I don't know all of that, but I just remember him saying like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shitty time because we needed to get above. And he never gave like a number. He wasn't like, oh, it's going to go to 10. He never said
Yeah, I
anything.
mean
Like,
that was the whole
so
point. The whole thing with Powell was that it was supposed to be transitory, and that the supply chains and whatnot were going to cause a little hiccups and stuff. But
yeah,
the baseline of where it should be, like in the long run of the curve, it should bring it like we were running low below the 2% line because
right.
rates were negative. And then growth was able to go crazy. So then we got to jack up the rates for borrowing money, uh, hence mortgages and stuff. So they're jacking the bond rates every. Well, they weren't supposed. They were going to do a 50-point basic hike every month until they hit a certain number. I forget what the number was. But then inflation's been running so high, mainly because you have the war in Ukraine, you have China shut down due to COVID and their zero COVID policy. So
Mm-hmm.
if anyone gets COVID, shutdowns everything.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
So is it really that unexpected and unprecedented? Like,
it's
yeah,
not.
nobody could have predicted the war and then the supply chain shortage as far as like what's going on with the war. But I mean, he told us to be prepared for some bullshit. So now when
Yeah,
like bullshit's happening, it's like, meh. Like,
well, yeah, because everybody was riding high. You had fucking money just coming flying around everywhere, and everyone was just getting rich. So everybody was
yeah,
happy. So now you're taking that away. People are going to be pissed. And then now with like when money's starting to like dry up, and then like now you're looking around and being like, yo, why am I now paying? And when I was paying $2 for a gallon of gas, why am I now paying 5?
yeah, it
Why am I
sucks.
when I go to the grocery store when I'm buying the exact same cart of shit? Why is it now $600?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that happens, but I don't know. It's people just don't. I feel as we really need to teach economics in schools so people can understand things. It's like it's bad. Like, yo, like you do understand at one point candy was 10 cents and then hey, inflation happened and then it went to 30 cents and then hey, inflation happened later to $1. Like now we pay $1.50 for candy bar. Like things all new norm. It's just life. It just seems like people don't understand. Like it really was like that pandemic of money being printed. People were like, bro, this is the new norm. This is fire. And it's like y'all do not understand.
Yeah,
But
but we
hey,
also
this money has to come from somewhere. So we're not just printing money. It is just does cost something, and it will be brought back somehow. And it's probably going to be in a way the American people don't enjoy. And
yeah, but
then
you also got to realize that like we now live in a time where as long as you make money or you have money, you don't have to understand anything because you can then just have other people do it for you.
true,
So that is the main problem nowadays.
true,
Is that you now have people that live their life, live their lives like they just, oh, I can just do stuff and make money either off of social media, internet, own my own business, or doing anything like that, and it's making me oodles of money. So I can just pay people to do those things, those benign things that you say need to
true.
be taught in school. I don't need to know economics because I made shit tons of money off of crypto. I made
It's
thousands
true.
of dollars off of crypto. Why do I need to know economics?
Then
I
when
put
things
money
like
into
this
it.
happen, and that nigga that did pay attention to economics, and he's trying to explain it to you why you just lost $1 million in a second in crypto, you know, you're gonna be like, oh, can you break that down in layman's terms?
Yeah, see, I don't think those people are searching for the layman's terms. I'm pretty sure they're just mad.
I 100%. Like, I imagine when Logan Paul was on Flagrant and they asked him how much money he lost due to crypto, uh, I fully believe he didn't understand why he lost all that money, couldn't comprehend it, and it's super pissed off when somebody tried to explain it to him why he lost it and how he could easily just come back as. I think he was trying to hear any of that or comprehend any of it, because it's like you said, he pays somebody to fucking care about that shit.
Hey, he just knew he was going to make a whole bunch of money if he
Yep.
did it. So, and he was like, "Yo, I can make a whole bunch of money by putting money into this stuff. Why not?" So,
Yeah, why not?
I mean, granted, now's the time to buy any of the. Well, I don't know about crypto because I don't like. This would be then considered crypto winter.
Oh yeah, this is
Because
a crypto winter.
everything
Oh yeah.
is, and who knows when then crypto might get hot again. So it's going to be at least until the bond market cools down, and once the big money knows where to go, that's when when everybody else can figure out where the fuck the money's going to go.
I feel like this is the time to buy though, because I mean,
Oh yeah, it definitely
Ethereum's
is.
at a fucking 1,000 roughly. Bitcoin's at 19 roughly. I mean,
I need
you know
Ethereum
the
for less.
potential ceiling of it. You know when Bitcoin does get hot again, oh, we're going back to that 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe even the 70, 80. So it's like, well, I fucking buy it now, even if it drops down to fucking 10,000. Again, you know when it does get back, when it does get back to popping, you know that ceiling's crazy. Ethereum
Yeah,
was at 4,000. You better hop in now. If it drops to $2, great, buy a fuck ton more of it, because when it does shoot up to fucking $4,000 again, you back to being one of them whales in the crypto market. We're like, oh yeah, we got bags.
yeah, that would definitely be the thing. If it could shoot down to like if it could shoot to under $500, I would dump a bunch of money.
Oh my god, paychecks.
The only problem I have with that is that like since the NFT market has come out, and I feel like that's been a big downer on the crypto market because there's been so much bullshit that's gone on with it, and the fact that like I don't know if the consent I don't know if the consumer sentiment of crypto will be the same unless it starts really ripping. So and then if the Fed does come out with some sort of monetary policy that is against crypto, then crypto I'm sure is going to go way down.
Oh yeah,
so
it's gonna hurt it. Yeah,
it's going to hurt it a lot. So I'd like to see where it's going, and I would really like to see where the Ethereum is supposed to be at with the staking, or not staking, but the Ethereum 2.0. I'm pretty sure that should have dropped already, but like the proof of stake or something for Ethereum.
Yeah.
So I would really like to know what that happens. When that happens, what then's going to where the price of Ethereum should go. So because if it shoots way down, proof of stake is right, then I might scoop up a lot of it at the cheap price, or that I'll dump a money back much. And if that happens and Ethereum goes down and the consumer sentiment doesn't like it, then Bitcoin's gonna rip. So, but
August is the
Ethereum
idea for 2.0. As long as there's no problems, they say the merge will happen in August sometime. I will say though, if you want to know crypto, fuck with Crypto Russ too.
Shout out to Crypto Russ.
He keeps me up to date on fucking little coins all the way up to, he's a big Bitcoin buyer and supporter, but he'll fuck with Ethereum and all that. So he's been real good as far as like predicting bottoms. He's been around from the very first Bitcoin crash when that shit was down super low. He's good for that. Definitely fuck with him.
Yeah, the only guy I hit up
Yep,
for
date.
crypto stuff is LT.
Who?
Lending tips?
You said Larry? You said stock up with Larry?
Absolutely not. You people right here, if you're listening, and if you have anything, if you've made it this far, do not listen to that motherfucker. Larry is a scam. He's an old timer who is literally just stealing money because he can make it off of YouTube by looking nice and being in a nice studio. Fuck Larry. He is another meat Kevin. He is out here to
Damn.
make his and get out. He is not Diamond Hands.
Ew.
He is bullshitting.
That's a fact. He is not Diamond Hands.
He is not Diamond Hands. He is bullshitting. And he will make a video after he has already sold his spot when it was at the tippy top. Fuck him.
Oh, man.
Fuck that guy, man.
Fuck Larry.
Fuck Larry, bro. Larry, we're also on YouTube. Fuck you. Fucking bullshit ass old head.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Larry's the shit.
I hope I could
Larry.
deliver a pizza to Larry and I could fucking take a shit on it.
Shout out Larry.
No, fuck you,
man.
Larry. I'm bleeping your name out so nobody will know who the fuck we're talking about.
Larry's that guy. He knew some stuff. You know what I mean, ain't he the one that put a nigga on Caster?
No.
No, who put niggas on Caster? That was Larry.
I don't think so.
Larry had Caster Maritime.
Yeah, and look at that. Look what happened.
Hey man, you gotta have faith. Diamond Hands, baby.
Larry's been out of that.
You gonna have that Caster yacht in a little bit. Just you wait.
Yeah.
That shit's almost down to $1.15 now.
That shit was over $2 for like
It was.
a minute.
It was, but
After the stock split, I need that shit back up to like $14 or $7.
Yeah, shit's rough right now. We'll be back up to that $2.
Are you still buying Kaiser?
No, I'm waiting for it to get to $1.
Put you out to your position.
Yeah. Yeah, $2 was too expensive for my blood, honestly.
I
I got faith in the
I want to
company.
buy a bunch of DraftKings. I feel like DraftKings. That AMC maybe. AMC is pretty low. I need AMC under like
12.
Yeah, under 12. I need it like under 10.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Under 10.
Recording the pod.
That would be nice. That would super be nice. Fucking hey, did you hear this new report that it says it's now more dangerous to breathe air than it is to smoke cigarettes or drink?
No, but I want to send him back. No, they can see you. What was the report? No, Ashley came home from work.
Oh, that it's now but breathing is more dangerous than smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol. It's the latest
air.
Yeah, it's the latest report from an Energy Policy Institute at the University of Chicago. It says air pollution now takes more than 2 years off the global average life expectancy, more than cigarettes or alcohol. Or conflict and terrorism. Jesus Christ, bro.
Conflict and terrorism.
It's fucking more dangerous than living in Afghanistan right now.
Breathing is more dangerous than 9/11.
Holy shit.
Babe, stop breathing.
Oh,
9/11.
man.
9/11 happened.
It found that
yeah, they have to be doing this test in either India or China.
No, this is University of Chicago.
Yeah, they're doing where are they conducting the survey?
I don't know. Probably
China?
in America.
No, not in America. There's no places in America where breathing could and this is coming from a guy that paints and breathes clear coat and paint 90% of the day. No, definitely not Russia. No.
I don't know,
it's
man.
definitely China or India. They're the big producers of stuff. So China is a smog shithole. Shout out China. If you want to sponsor the pod and put us on top. Put us on in the algorithm attack.
I don't
China.
know, man. They're saying,
But if not, fuck you, China. We stand with Taiwan.
see, the reason they say breathing oxygen is more dangerous because unlike cigarettes and alcohol and terrorism and shit, you can avoid those type of things. You can't avoid breathing oxygen because your body needs it. But you know, so I get that. I definitely get that. And yeah, you
I mean,
know,
your body
run
needs
health
to
risks. So
breathe.
just be careful out here in the streets. You know, wear a mask probably even more now.
What kind of mask? Why, like
Oh,
one
I
of
don't
these
know.
bullshit masks?
That's just my own.
I think you'd have
Health.
to wear like a 3M like respirator mask.
You might have to. You might have to wear a scuba mask with a scuba tank. You know, that
So an
might be the
oxygen
best way.
tank.
Yeah, you might just have to do that from now on.
Have you ever gone to an oxygen bar?
No, but I want to.
So do I. I've also
Really,
wanted to
really want
buy a
to.
bunch of those cans of they have canned oxygen.
Do they
They
now?
sell they sell them at like Walgreens.
Can I buy them on Amazon? Probably.
Probably.
On CO2 in a can. Is that what I'm looking for? No, I'm looking for
No.
oxygen in a can.
Oxygen, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
You can also buy nitrous in a can too. If you really want to get crazy.
No. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I've seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for like sports people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not I hear it's not the same as like going to a bar though and like getting like a tank.
Yeah, it's not industrial sized.
Yeah, I heard it just doesn't give you the same effect. Like if you're looking for that effect of the oxygen high, you're not going to get it from these cans. So you might just be better off to buy an oxygen tank. I wonder how much that costs.
Do you think that people from Colorado or high elevations like get that kind of high if they come down from that high elevation?
No. Not unless they like come down quickly. I would assume. But if they're just like walking or
Yeah,
something.
but if you've lived up there your whole life, like those people that take people up to the top of Mount Everest,
yeah.
like those people, do you think if they ever came down to like sea level, like they would be fucking Superman? Like they would just be
No.
super high on oxygen?
No.
Not like Superman, like he could do
What?
shit, but like
No.
no,
Why would they?
because they're getting way more oxygen. Because up in the elevation, that's why you have the elevation masks, which when you work out and stuff, to restrict the oxygen amount you get.
Right.
So, like when I was in state,
so the thing for the people in the Himalayas, like it's like you said, they are able to breathe in a low oxygen environment. So if you just come down to sea level, they're just not breathing as much air still. So if anything, they're better for the planet because they're breathing in less air, and they might even be healthier for them.
why would they
Because
be breathing in less air?
they've trained their body to breathe in a low oxygen environment. So for us, we need a certain level of oxygen to breathe, and that's why when we go up, it's harder for us to breathe because our body's like, we need more. We need more. It's not we can't handle it. We need more oxygen. But the niggas that live up there, they're like, no, we don't need all that oxygen.
Yeah,
so they're taking
since
less
they live
and less
up
breaths.
they're no, that's not how that works.
I
Their
would think
bodies
that's
are
how
just
that works.
that's not how that works.
I think their lungs just fill up quicker.
No, they don't have smaller lungs,
I didn't say they cut smaller. I said they fill up quicker.
which would mean they're having bigger breaths.
Nah.
Yeah,
I feel
their lungs would be smaller.
I feel like their lungs are just more efficient at breathing, at processing oxygen because the lungs are used to not having a lot of oxygen to produce. You know what I mean? It just seems to make all the sense.
No, not at all. That does not even make sense.
It does.
Because why would then at the top when you go up to a higher elevation and you're like, oh, I'm breathing the same amount, but I need more oxygen because my body's regulated to the the amount of oxygen I was getting at those lower elevations, and there's less oxygen up at these higher elevations. So I would think that the person who lives and is body regulated to those non-oxygenated higher levels, when they come down to a lower level, they'll be like, holy shit, I could fucking do whatever. I could run fucking marathons. Because my blood is super
Yeah,
oxygenated because now I'm fucking Superman.
because their lungs are more efficient on less air. So when they get down to regular air level, they're like, holy shit, look at all this fucking air. I can do a lot because my body is now optimized for little oxygen. And when you put me with all this oxygen, well, now I can just go forever.
Yeah, so therefore, when they get down here, they get that oxygen high from an oxygen bar.
No, I don't think they would get the high now because I don't think you're coming down quick enough. I think it has to be a quick drop in elevation for you to get the boost. I think that's
what if you took
what
a
it is with
helicopter?
high. Huh?
What if you took a helicopter?
I don't know anything about it. I don't know how quick they descend, but probably I would or skydiving. I think skydiving would probably be quicker.
Oh, shout out to Tim for his birthday for jumping out of a plane. I think that's today or
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Well,
yeah,
in a couple hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
Hopefully he survives.
when this episode's drop, it'll be today. Hopefully you're alive, Tim. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday, bud. One day closer.
And
to the
Jim.
end.
Shout out to Jim too. Because it's also they share the same birthday.
Oh,
shout out to you, Jim.
Well, congratulations, Jim, for having a birthday when Tim does. I know you're honored to share a birthday with such a great human. Damn, look at that. Oh shit. Speaking of tomorrow, I'm gonna make these fucking picks.
Wow, what are you betting on?
UFC tomorrow, Buck. UFC 276.
Hey, who's fighting?
Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier.
What is
this?
UFC
to the middleweight title.
276, is that what you said?
Yes.
276 or 278?
276. Whichever one's got Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier.
Israel versus Jared, Max Holloway versus Alexander.
Yeah, 276.
Who do you got? I got Israel. Winning.
I like Cannonier.
O'Malley fighting tomorrow? I'm watching.
O'Malley is fighting tomorrow. I like Cannonier. I like Alexander Volkanovski to beat Max Holloway for the lightweight title. Yeah, lightweight title. What else? I like Robbie Lawler losing to some scrub ass nigga named Brian Barberna. Never heard of him, but Robbie Lawler's old and washed, so I don't think he's gonna win. I like Sean O'Malley beating the fuck out of Pedro Munoz.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to look at. The reach difference is insane.
Yeah, he's gonna
be 65 to 72.
Sean O'Malley's super tall for that division. It's unfair. It's super unfair.
He's 5'9".
Yeah, it's unfair. Not natural. And I like Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, so far I got $10 on it. Gonna win me 480, hopefully.
Yeah, I could see that. I got Izzy.
The only reason I didn't pick Izzy is because Cannonier used to be a heavyweight, and now he dropped down to middleweight.
Yeah, but I like Izzy.
I like Izzy also. I hope he wins. I'm just going off of reality.
Are you betting anything off of it? Are you only betting the main card?
No. Robbie Lawler. I don't think Robbie Lawler is on the main card.
No,
he was on
the main card.
Oh, is he? Okay, they moved him up then. No. Also, I have Jessica Rose Clark beating whoever the fuck she's fighting. I like Jessica. Sexy, so gotta root for the baddie. Not too confident on that pick, but I just like to root for the baddie.
That's an early prelims fight.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not a main event fighter. But you said she's a baddie, so gotta go for her.
I would take Uriah Hall too off that early prelims.
Uriah is too inconsistent for me. The fights I feel like he should blow motherfuckers out of the water. He doesn't. Um,
Yeah,
it,
I mean, this is I don't know about Andre Muniz.
same. I don't know about him
Yeah, I
either, and
don't know
that's what
about
scares
nothing.
me.
So,
I don't know
I
about
mean,
him.
it seems pretty even in the matchup. When I look up at the preliminary card, don't like any of these guys. Oh, Donald Cerrone is
Yeah, he's
fighting
fighting
Jim
on here.
Miller.
Jim Miller. Yeah.
Jim Miller.
I don't like either of those.
Yeah, not
Cerrone is
neither.
super washed right now. So.
Yeah, and I think Jay Miller's probably pretty washed too. They're
Oh,
both
Jim
up
Miller's old
there.
as fuck. Yeah.
He's a year
Um,
older. He's a year older than Cerrone.
if you take that fight card I just did and go the round robin route and bet $5 on the buy fives buy six wager, $5 can win you $792.
That's a come up. What does the round robin mean?
I don't know, but I know people on the Pat McAfee show do this round robin, and this is where you don't have to hit your whole parlay card. You can hit partial and still win. So I don't know how that all works, but if I don't have to hit all of these fights for me to cash out money, deal. And for $5 on a $792 profit, even if they're like, hey, you can cash out now for 100, deal. Deal. $50 deal. I only paid 5 for this, so deal. Deal. So I don't know. That's something. But yeah, those are the fights I need to happen. I need to win. Jessica, not so much. I don't care. Just for the bads. Yeah. Can't wait for that. Big and the
Two
inflation.
times the wager. 15.9.
It'll be $30.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't know how it pays, how the win pays out, but
Well,
that's
it
perfectly
pins out
fine.
based on like your winning. But I'm pretty sure like the way the round robin works is like I don't know. Actually, I
Yeah,
can't
that's what
even
I'm
speak
saying.
on it. I
I
have
don't.
no
That's what I
idea.
mean by the payout. I don't understand how
But
it
I'm
works.
definitely
But
down to throw a couple bucks on it because
yeah, I'm gonna
that
throw
card
some money into it.
was
So
tight.
we'll see how it goes. We'll see
Listen,
how it
oh
goes.
look, Nick Meat's better.
Hey, did you hear the story about this old man airdropping a dick pic to the whole plane?
Yeah, my guy.
Bro,
My
he went
guy.
straight to jail.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a felony. Multiple felonies. Can't do that, bud.
I'm putting money on his JPay.
Fucking they asked him why he did it. He said just having a little fun.
Yeah, I mean he's old, isn't he?
Just to have a
Fuck it.
little fun. Yeah,
Probably saw
but see,
bad grandpa was like, yeah, this seems fun. Fuck it.
so the problem with that is that A, that's sexual assault and sexual harassment. And also there were kids on that plane. So now you are sending dick pics to minors, and that is a super felony. And now you'll be
Yeah.
labeled as a predator. So it's not fun. It wasn't the smartest thing. You're way too old to be doing that.
Why do these children have iPhones?
Not even
What
iPhones, iPads, the
what
Mac.
what kind of a shitty parent are you? I mean, if I was a lawyer, I
Now
think
you
I
do
could
understand a
argue.
minor is anything under 18, right? So there could be 17-year-olds on that plane
Yeah.
who can have cell phones, and that's still eliciting sexual acts to a minor, sexual pictures to a minor, which puts you in the pedophile category. So
I'm just saying that you, as his lawyer,
his
I'm
lawyer,
saying as his lawyer, Your Honor, my client here had no idea who he is sending these pictures to.
problem.
He might have gotten confused. Why is this picture of Chewbacca over here? What does Chewbacca have anything to do with this case?
See
Any of
the
those iPods could have been owned by anybody. He might have thought that he was sending them to his wife, and he got confused. And we are sorry, Your Honor, but he got confused because he thought he was sending a picture of Chewbacca to his wife.
Yeah, the
But it
Chewbacca
just
defense is
turned
not
out to
going to work
be
here.
his penis to every iCloud capable device that was on that plane.
Sorry, yeah, not going to work here.
I don't know. I mean, that was a pretty good defense, bro. I don't know. You're talking about an old man. How old is this guy?
Oh, he was way too old, easily in his 60s.
Oh, bro. You're telling me a 60-year-old man that knows how to use technology?
Yeah, I mean, when he's on the plane and gives a confession, you know, as far as why he did it, because he thought it would be fun and he fully understood that he airdropped it to the plane. And then when they asked him, why did you airdrop it to the whole plane? He says, because I thought it was going to be fun.
Is it his dick? Was it?
Yes.
What if he airdropped the picture?
No, it's his. He said it was his. So this guy's name is Larry, and Larry was not shy about it. He was fully like, yes, this is me. It is mine. I did it because I thought it was funny, and I am sorry that you guys did not find it funny. I am sorry. But he takes full responsibility of it. And then when the plane lands, they fucking handcuff him and take him away. But he thought, damn, my fault, guys. You didn't find it funny? Sorry. This is a picture of my old dick.
My argument then would be, if I was a lawyer, we were all in a fraternity at one time, Your Honor.
I get hey, you only have to try to defend the kids seeing the dick. Just try to defend the pedophilia. That's the only thing that you have to try to justify.
You can see pornographic content all over Instagram.
No, you can't.
These children have seen all sorts of dick prints all over the internet.
This wasn't a print.
This
wasn't a print. It was full
Your
on nudity.
Honor, this is just a learning experience for these children.
That's a fact. It was a learning experience.
Because these men that were on the plane may now have the ideas that they are well endowed, or they are not endowed at all.
Or they learned the lesson of never
on the plane
open.
have definitely, probably, in the most, they've probably received these kind of images before. Hell, R. Kelly was pissing on chicks when they were 15. Your Honor?
Yeah, but that was consensual. That's the difference. That was consensual. R. Kelly was out here pissing on bitches that wanted to be pissed on.
Have any of these women came forward and said they did not want to receive that said picture, Your Honor?
Yeah, the one that put the viral TikTok out and put him on blast on camera and screamed, "Hey,
did she not
this
do
is the
it
guy."
For clout? Your Honor, did she not do it for clout? We live in that society nowadays, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna get you out of all of those felonies. But hey, good try, though.
Was he wearing a Burger King hat?
What would that matter?
Was he wearing the Burger King crown?
Would that change things?
I think it would.
Oh, would it now?
I think it would.
Do
you not know the story of the Burger King crown wearing white old man on the plane?
I don't. I definitely don't.
Okay.
Sorry. So there's a thing for this. Okay.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I don't defend pedophiles. So there's no excuse that this.
He's not a pedophile, but yeah, just look on just Google.
I'm good. I'm super good with.
It's not anything with pedophiles. It's just it's more racially charged.
Oh, all right, that's lit. I'm down.
Go on to YouTube and just turn Burger King airplane.
Burger King airplane on YouTube.
And you will find Facepalm Network.
Nobody. Take your shit. Get the fuck out of my seat.
Burger King plane, you said?
Just YouTube Burger King airplane, and then go to it should be by Facepalm Network.
Oh my God, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. I forgot about this guy.
I
Oh
remember
man.
this guy. That's why I said he's wearing a Burger King crown.
No, he wasn't. That's
'Cause
funny.
this is the guy that I envisioned. This is the guy that I envisioned was sending dick pics.
Oh, that's funny. No, I don't.
Get that nigger bitch off the plane!
Holy shit! I forgot about this guy.
He's
That's nuts.
early white flights of the bus. Oh, Dr.
Okay.
Lupo was still playing Tarkov.
I'm
Holy fuck.
fucking speaking of Burger King, you saw that Burger King employee that never missed a day of work for 27 years? You hear about that?
No.
Yeah, he
Did they get
never.
fired?
No, the Burger King gave him a bag of candy and a fucking movie ticket as a congratulations.
A
Yeah.
bag of candy.
Yeah, like it was
And
like
a
a gift
movie-
bag of candy. So it was like a gift basket of assorted candies and then a movie ticket. Some whatever movie you wanted to go see. Yeah, Burger
To
King
any
for you.
movie or just like a movie?
A movie. They gave him a movie ticket. So I don't know how I haven't been to fucking
Bro, I don't know who's running Burger King, but like they just do nothing but catch L's.
Yeah, I mean that's talk about a job not appreciated. Of course the guy's black. So, you know.
God damn it.
Fucking just not giving a fuck about him.
I would have I wouldn't have been more surprised if Burger King gave him a fucking or a fucking KFC gift card. Burger King just out here catches nothing but L's. You have the Burger King airplane guy, which did nothing for their public persona. You had them catch a huge L on the Gay Pride Month Whopper with the top buns or bottom buns.
Yeah, that's right. That's holy shit.
I mean, as a franchise, they've been dying for months. Oh god, like bro, they sell like Cheeto crusted fucking French fry or chicken fries. Also, did you know that Applebee's sells Cheeto and flaming hot Cheeto wings?
No, I don't know. I haven't been to an Applebee's in so long. Probably since my homie Khalil stopped working there.
I haven't been. Well, I had been to an Applebee's recently because I was door dashing and was picking up an order, and I was waiting for the order, and I was watching the Phillies get beat again, of course. But like they had a little menu thing. They were like, "Yo, like try these wings," and it was like they do boneless and traditional wings with Cheeto dust all over them. And
Oh, so you mean mealworms?
yes,
No.
yes.
I
Yes.
think about that every time I eat a bag of Doritos now.
Yeah, but the Cheetos aren't made by Dorito. I don't think.
I know, but it's the same thing. It doesn't change for the company. It's just that's just what they use for powder for the powder coating on chips.
So you're telling me the things that we buy in Walmart to go fish for trout is the
Yeah.
same thing that's going onto our Cheetos and
Yeah.
chips?
Yep. Same thing my aunt has bags of that she feeds the birds. Yep. Same things are crushed up on our chips. That's flavoring.
Your
And gives us
aunt
that nice crunch.
feeds birds mealworms?
Yeah. Like she puts it with the bird feed. Like birds eat that shit.
Wild.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah,
aunt is a very active lady.
She is. She really is for her age.
Yeah.
She really is. She does a lot. She hikes.
Shout out to Jay's aunt for being
Yeah, I
out there on
guess.
the trails. Look at me wiggling. Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
need to work out. Oh, I'm so
Yeah,
flabby.
man. So you gotta get on them push-ups.
Well, I'm waiting to go play Tarkov so that way I can fucking die and then do some push-ups.
Best
So-
feeling. So you gotta get that pre-workout, dude. Just get the pre-workout, get the itch.
I have
fuck
some.
Tarkov.
Well, I have some that doesn't do the itch, but
You don't got
Wow.
some then. But yeah, that's the bull.
also
the bull
also like when you buy pre-workout stuff, like make sure that you get it with like the silica or like you have silica packets to keep around in that shit. Like, cause
Oh yeah,
like,
to keep the yeah.
'cause that shit will
Well,
definitely turn clumpy if you don't use it quickly.
I was gonna say I plan on using it every day. So I never had any of it go. Actually, I've always had one that had a fucking Windows packets in it, but I don't know. I could always buy some of those packets too. No, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
you definitely shouldn't have to.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that's one of the probably reasons I probably would like vote against buying pre-workout stuff from like Amazon. Just because you could go to like Walmart or Target or any of those places and grab C4 for cheap. That shit's like $20. That shit will. Well, actually, I don't know. I heard the new formula of C4 doesn't make you get all tingly stuff. So
Yeah, I need to tingle. I need to know it's working. Kind of like a mouthwash. If you don't have that fucking burn in your teeth, how do you know it's
yeah.
working?
Have you felt the tingle of pre-workout?
Yeah, big fan.
Oh,
I told you. I thought the first time I had it, I thought I was dying. I didn't know what was going on with my body.
that's just wild. Definitely feels like ants are underneath your skin.
Oh, I had no idea. I was scratching. I was fucking rolling around on the ground. I was going to the bathroom, just fucking shaking. I was so confused. And then I just got to work. And I was just picking up fucking everything that had a little bit of weight to it. And I was like, oh, this is fire. I was moving.
Do you plan
I
to
was
mix
moving
it with
so
water, or
fast.
are you planning on dry scooping?
No, I always mixed it with water. So
Always mixed
that
with
dry
water.
scooping shit seems stupid. I also hear it doesn't work.
Yeah, I heard it doesn't work that well either.
Yeah,
I
which
need to
makes
get a gym
sense.
membership though. I just don't have the fucking time. I have the time, but I don't have the time. So, 'cause I need to get on this fucking real estate stuff too. I got a phone call with them on Tuesday. Shout out to Colt Real Estate. Talk to you guys on Tuesday.
Yeah, I just work out in the crib. I don't
Yeah,
have to
see,
worry
I don't
about.
get that. I like the camaraderie of like gym stuff.
I don't like the idea of wiping down stuff and then also like any of the germs and diseases that come from working out in a public gym. I don't like any of that. So
Yeah, see, I
yeah.
don't think of any of that.
God,
So,
I think
like
of
when
that
I'm
all the
working
well.
out,
Did you play sports in high school or any school?
no, I didn't really play
Oh, see,
sports
I
in school. I
from
played.
playing sports, it's just been stuck into my head to be clean and to do these certain things to like not get gangrene and fucking not get infections. What's staph infections and shit and
Yeah, I
any
never
other
played sports where I didn't
stuff.
have my own shit.
Oh yeah, no. Well, football you kind of have to use everybody's stuff.
Yeah, I never
Pads,
played. I never played football.
pads, helmet.
I
Only
played.
thing that you had to buy yourself was a jockstrap, cup,
Yeah, I played
and
baseball,
cleats.
hockey. I think that's it.
You had to buy your you did have to buy your own pads for hockey. That's why I couldn't play hockey. You had to buy everything.
Yeah, that's
It
what
was too
I
expensive.
never played it for school though. Like
Oh, okay.
I played for like outside league stuff. And then like after that, then I got introduced to like dirt bikes and four wheelers, and that's where I got into like cars and vehicles and stuff. Because I'm
Gotcha.
really big into dirt bikes and four wheelers. Like I will rip the shit out of some dirt bikes and four wheelers. And then I ended up with a street bike, and then I really want to get another street bike. I want to get another something to ride. But I don't want to get like I want to get something that's street, like a street bike, but I can't get anything that's going to be too fast because I'll kill myself.
Yeah, I'll say what you're not trying to die, right?
Yeah, I got
I
somebody
mean,
else.
I
I
mean,
can't
you
be
could
dying.
take out a really good life insurance policy and then just live a reckless life, and that way, if
I've
you
thought
do
about that too.
die, then you're like, oh well, I don't have anything to worry about. My kid's gonna be taken care of. All the money that I ever was gonna make, I just made it. You know,
Yeah,
my
that I mean
kid has.
that would be totally cool if I bought that life insurance policy and I do that until she's at the age of 18 because I feel like that's kind of or like the age of like being like a mid teenager or something like that because like dying when a kid's like young like that is just it's just wild. That could do
Wild for
terrible
who?
damage to us to
They don't even know you
for
yet.
Yeah, but I mean,
This
they
is the perfect
know.
time to
No,
die, bud.
she definitely knows me.
She don't know you.
She loves me way more than Ashley.
She knows of you.
No, yeah, no.
My
You
nigga,
don't
my
understand,
nigga.
bro.
I
The
do
con-
understand.
The connection between me and my daughter is
Hey.
way more intense than it is to anybody else.
Yeah.
So-
Anybody else has ever had a kid on the planet? Yeah, I'm sure it isn't. But hey, listen.
No, but
just
even
check-
between her connection between her and her mother, like, is
Uh-huh,
different
right now.
than her and me.
Of course it is. That's the same way. I'm not going to do this comparison, but that's the same. Yeah, that happens. That's life.
No, it's not.
It is. It happens in most in every relationship dynamic when you add a third thing. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, but
So
I'm not telling you that like she like doesn't like when she sometimes likes me more than her. Like whenever she sees me, it's nothing but smiles. It's like,
right.
yeah, you're the cool one. You're the
Yeah,
fun one.
Yeah, right. And that's cool. And that's right
Yeah.
now.
So,
And
like-
what's gonna happen is, right, you could die tomorrow, and this kid is not gonna remember or care 2 months later.
Yeah, you're probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't know you. They're not gonna have a first memory until they're like 3 or 4. So you got time. You can
Yeah,
easily
that'd
kick
be
the bucket from now until then.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do that though. I've
Sure you
lost too
could.
many. I could totally do it, but I don't want to.
You
go
don't
out
want
like that.
to. Right. That's the
So-
thing. Yeah. You know.
Unless I've had a lot of alcohol in me, and then I get on the motorcycle, because then I don't care. Then I'm flying.
Yeah. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. It's got to look like an accident.
It would still be a death on my part, so it wouldn't be an intentional death. It would still be an
Yeah.
accident.
You never know. You never know how those life insurance policies. They're quick to not give out that money. So
That's
just got to make sure all your bases are covered. Make sure it looks really like an accident.
Yeah, I do need to get one though.
Probably like get rid of this part of the podcast episode. Like just delete this whole little section out. So that way, if they ever do listen back, they're like, oh yeah, he planned.
Yeah, thanks,
So,
Jay. Thanks for bringing this up, so that way my insurance policy is just totally going to be fucking thrown out the window. Now it's going to cost me a fortune to get that $1 billion life insurance policy.
$1 billion life. Do they even make a life insurance policy? That I guess they do.
I don't know. I don't know where the cap of a life insurance policy is. But did you know that there's a life insurance like policy hack kind of thing where
No.
you pay money into a life insurance policy that you can then use that money anytime?
Really?
Yeah, I gotta talk to
What
my
do you just
man
got to
Terrence.
keep declaring yourself dead every 2 months?
No, it's not something
No.
like that. It's but like
That'd be lit.
there's some way that you can put money into this like this life insurance policy fund deal, and then you can just borrow it tax free. I have to talk to Terrence. I'll have to stop in at Papa John's.
Aaron sounds black.
He is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Seems
He's
about
also-
knowing some scams and such and stuff.
He's no scams, bro. He's just a
He's just
an honorable citizen that runs a
yeah.
funeral session thing.
Oh, yo, you want to buy a funeral home?
I don't have money to buy a funeral home.
That's not what I asked you.
Would I
Yes,
like
you-
to own a funeral home? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, all right. So what you do with your little real estate thing? What you do? You gotta find property. Let's look for a funeral home. Let's look for one that's on sale.
No, I can do that, but that's commercial real estate. I don't do commercial real estate. I
Well-
do residential.
We'll do both. All right.
You can't do both.
Well, let's get somebody called, or when you get on that cold real estate call, like, yo, I need somebody that's trying to get this commercial. I'm looking for a funeral home.
I'm not gonna ask somebody to find me a funeral home if we don't have the money to buy said funeral.
We
home.
don't even know how much one costs. So how do we know what we don't have and do have?
I'm
what we
sure
can
it's gonna be a couple bands.
get? What's a couple bands? That's what I'm trying to
talking
figure out.
probably about like $1 million plus.
No.
You're talking about a business here, and funeral homes make money.
I know
People
they do.
are
That's why I want
always
one.
dying.
I know. That's why I want to
Caskets-
own one.
Yeah, like getting
Hey,
into a
wait.
funeral home is like trying to buy out the mob.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I'll try and ask Sal about it, Mark's brother, because Mark's brother worked at a funeral home for a bunch of years before he became Meek Mill's DJ. Shout out to Sal. Hit up DJ Salvo on his Instagram page. Try and book him for parties and or weddings.
Should have Salvo make us some intro music. That's what we should
That
do.
would be fire. We should.
That would be
definitely do that.
fire.
And we gotta
Yeah,
hit
we
up
should
the,
definitely do that. Hit them up.
Hit up Lunar Dark Arts on Twitch and hit him a follow and a subscription and a donation. My man Quay. I gotta hit up Quay too. I gotta do a lot of things.
Yeah, our buddy Quay.
Quay was on earlier. He was on the stream with his homie Levi. They were playing some Tarkov.
No Quay for a little bit now.
Have you talked to Quay since I gave him your
I haven't,
Discord?
because he always got his fucking do not disturb on. So I'm like, oh, he's probably just not trying to fucking.
Nah, yeah, you just gotta hit him up.
All right.
Yeah, you just gotta bug him. You do not disturb for all of his other motherfucker, like the regular. I mean, granted, he might not even
non-people.
Yeah, but I don't even know. Like Quay's always kind of been like that, so like I don't know if he is cool with me just randomly hitting him up. Like I'll hit him up like if he's streaming on Twitch or something like that. Like that's when I hit him up. I fucks with Quay, man. Quay's the dude. Quay's
Yeah, I
the
fuck
homie.
with Quay also.
Shout
I just see the do not disturb
and fucking Hope and the Quay family and his little mans and his daughter Skylar, I think, or Lunar.
Yeah, I think it's Lunar.
I'm super. I apologize.
I think it's
Quay,
Lunar.
to your daughter and son.
But also, to be fair, they might change their names to whatever they want to be labeled in names because
I don't think so.
That's a thing, right?
I don't think Quay rocks with that. I don't know. I mean,
it's not about him. It's about his kids. It's about his kids waking up one day and be like, hey, you misnamed me and I don't appreciate it. I feel like a Sammy and not a Trinity or whatever.
Maybe we should ask him on the pod. Maybe we should.
We should bring him on one day.
Way to come on.
Good old fucking Quay.
We could talk.
Yeah,
some fucking wild. Do you have any wild stories with Quay?
Yeah, but I would want to know if Quay would want those to be said.
Yeah, I was about to divulge some, and yeah, probably shouldn't. Good times.
Right.
Good times. Good times.
I do have this one good one that's not about Quay was there with Abbott. We were at a Wawa and Abbott had beef with this guy. I forget his name, but he was one of the guys in Aston that you just didn't fuck with. And we pull up to the Wawa to get gas. We're in Quay's 3000 GT. Fucking Abbott's in the front seat. Everything's cool. This big white boy just comes up, knocks on the window. Abbott, get out the fucking car. Abbott said, huh? He started locking the doors, fucking rolling up all the windows. I'm sitting in the back like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yo, let's go outside. Like, if this nigga want problems, there's fucking four of us. Like, it's one of him. We'll just beat this nigga's ass right here. Like, I'm so confused. But Abbott's bitching. He made sure all the doors are locked. Bull's pulling on the door handle, calling Abbott a bitch and a pussy and all this. Oh, his name was Bell Pop. I don't know what his first name was, but niggas called this white boy Bell Pop.
Bell Pop?
Yeah, Bell Pop.
Abbott was beefing with Bell Pop?
Yeah, you know Bell Pop?
I know Bell Pop.
Why?
Yo, Bell Pop was mad husky.
Yeah, nigga. As I'm saying, this big white boy come to the window. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, Bell Pop was definitely fresh out of jail, too.
Oh, my God. Yo, he said he was looking for Abbott for a minute. Calling Abbott a bitch. He was like, you lucky I don't beat your ass in front of these motherfuckers. Oh, my God. Quay got gas. We all get back. Everybody get back in the car. I'm like, what happened?
Quay. Fuck you, Abbott. Poor Quay.
Fuck Abbott.
Fuck Abbott. He's a bitch. Oh, bro. Yeah, I
That
know
was
Bell
so
Pop.
funny.
That's wild. That's a
I was
wild
so
story.
confused. Yeah, he was a big white boy.
Yeah, Bell Pop was jacked.
Yeah,
Bell
he's a
Pop
big
was
dude.
husky. He was a husky bull. Very, very low body fat. Probably in the low, under 5% body fat kind of category. Who
Yeah,
knows if he could throw anything? But
I don't know. He
have
definitely
you
seemed like it.
have you ever
I
been
guess
into
like
any mass brawls at Wawa?
no.
Yeah, I was in one of those, and that was one.
Jesus Christ, no.
I was
Like I will
high
say,
as
my
fuck. I
homie
didn't even
Carl,
know what was
who
going
who
on.
definitely knows how to fight and is not a bitch by any standards, he was definitely happy that he didn't have to fight Bell Pop that day because he was like, when we got in the car, that's what he was like, yo, that bull named Bell Pop, like, nah,
Yeah, he
yo, I
knows
don't
how to
fuck with
fight.
him.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
husky bull that knows how to fight.
So I was like, oh, so we wouldn't have won the 4-on-1? He was like, we might have lost. I was like, oh, all right. I see why Evans was in the car. He's like, yeah, no, you see why I was locking the doors. He's like, yep, it would have killed me.
Yeah,
All right.
no. If I was Abbott at that point, I probably would have like hopped out the whip, hit him with the door, then like immediately grab. Since you're at the gas pump, immediately try to grab that thing that like you wash the windows
Oh
with,
shit.
and just beat him over the fucking head. And then once you knock him out, shove that thing up his ass
Oh shit, no, that wasn't
immediately.
happening.
100%. Use the window washing fluid as lube.
No, yeah, it was about that
100%.
life.
Yeah, I mean the only brawl I've ever gotten into those at Wawa was I don't I'm not gonna say names. I'm just gonna say that one bull came up and was like, yo, like I heard you been talking some shit, and then threw a fucking punch at Bull's head and then broke his hand.
Oh shit.
Broke his hand and was like he threw a punch, broke his hand on dude's head and was like, yo, hold on. And then like Bulls came running over and then it became like a fucking 5-way brawl at Wawa. And it was a wild situation. One
God
dude
damn,
just took off running. One dude fucking tackled the guy. Like I tackled some other guy with somebody and
God
one dude
damn.
broke his hand off the dude's head. It was a wild situation.
God damn, no. Anytime there was ever a massive brawl, it was always at Granite Run. That was the place where we all fought.
What a time.
It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame that place is gone now. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Grand Run, man. Now it's
There's
just
fucking
R.I.P. to all the places when we were Chung Bulls. Like
trust.
seeing Skate Palace is
Yeah.
gone. Fucking
Around. I used to fuck with
life is so
Iceworks.
changing. It's wild to be able to grow up and like see things that change.
Yeah, it
Like,
really is.
it's wild to see like how much life changes in your life, and then it just makes you really feel old.
Mm-hmm. I never I always looked at
So
my
shout
parents
out to
like
Buffalo Trace for keeping me sane.
we would drive through like old neighborhoods or something and they'd be like, oh, I remember when that used to be something. I'm like, y'all sound so old. But now like I'm
Yeah, now
living in the same
you're the one
place.
that's fucking
Right. And I'm like, yo, I remember when that was that. Yo, they tore that down. Like I drove past the new police station, state police station. I was like, holy shit. Because I've always seen it when it was just being built. So I had never saw it now that it's complete and active. I was like, what the
You're
fuck?
talking
I'm
about
like,
the
oh,
one
that's
that's on Route
crazy.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the old one. The old one's completely knocked down. And I'm like, I don't even remember where it was exactly anymore.
Bro,
Because
I've been
there's
in
just
the
grass
old
there.
one, bro.
You said what?
I've been in the old one. I've been in there for fucking interrogations.
Yeah.
Like that
You
shit's
know,
nuts to
one's
me. My car was impounded in that bitch. Like, and that shit's gone. Like,
I've had to pick up friends from that John. Yeah, it is.
yeah, it's
Had
just
to get picked
nuts.
up.
I
Yeah.
remember the Wawa being up there on the corner. Like that joint had the stovetop grill or the flat top grill, so that's where they would make cheesesteaks fresh. Before they started all this bullshit, just pick shit out of an old tin can. It's been
Wawa was
crazy to
good.
see in my lifetime the rise and like fall of Wawa. Like as a
Wait.
Pennsylvania native of where
Oh
Wawa
yeah.
has started, like just see Wawa that used to be like, oh, it used to be a grocery store with like a deli where you can then like
Yeah.
pick up sandwiches for dirt cheap, and like you get drinks and all this shit. Because like that, like, and then like you like any of your sandwiches, like even like back in the day, I don't know if you remember, but like Wawa, like when they first started the Super Wawas, they had slicers, so you could get deli meats and shit from.
I
Wawa.
do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they had the flat top grills to make cheesesteaks and shit.
Holy
like that.
shit. I forgot they had slicers. Oh my god.
Bro, do you remember the fucking ciabatta fucking sandwiches? They had ciabatta bread for like these ciabatta sandwiches.
Yeah.
Bro, they were super
Yeah.
fire. They got rid of them.
Yeah, wow.
Man.
Yeah, now that you say that, I never thought about it as the rise and fall, but now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah, because now it's just fucking processed everything. Like everything's pre-made. Everything's fucking at the ready. Like there's no personalization to Wawa. Everything's just corporate. Blah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
And now you're spending $6 on a fucking hoagie from during Hoagie Fest.
Yeah, can't do it. But funny enough, we were talking about Wawa at work the other day because we had Primos, and I hate fucking Primos. And we were talking about Wawa.
Wait, what do you hate about Primos?
Most of the time the rolls are fucking hard, and then I'm also not a big fan of seeds on my rolls. I like a nice soft roll.
Amorosa roll.
Yeah. Or I don't even know necessarily the types of rolls names, but there's this one roll that's like super, super, super pillowy and fluffy. Phil and Jim's in Parkside used to have it, and then they switched up rolls.
Amorosa.
Yeah. It might be them. But yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We were talking about Wawa and how Wawa used to have the nice, good rolls.
Yeah, then they started making their own bread, and that's where it got fucked up.
Now it's all this same generic bullshit. It tastes. Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Primos because they have those Sarkon rolls. Sarkon rolls with the seeds. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of that because I want a hoagie that has like a little bit of like a bite to it when I have to bite. Like
I don't.
Yeah, I get it. It's a preference kind of thing. Like Trio Brothers over in Folsom used to have that too. They used to have Sarkon rolls, and they used to pack their fucking hoagies like.
See, you like the chew. That's what
it is.
Niggas that like the chew versus niggas that don't like the chew, and I don't like the chew. So yeah.
Have you ever thought about having all of your teeth pulled?
For what? Dentures? Or just having no teeth in general?
Yeah, just having no teeth in general.
No, you got to have teeth.
But what if you got like the front ones removed and you just had the chewers?
What? Why would I get the front? What? For what? What? No. Yeah. What? Why would I get these two?
You got the puller teeth removed. You know, like the ones that do the ripping, and then you got the teeth that do the chewing.
Why would I want
the molars are what makes us omnivores. Our front teeth are what do the ripping of the meats. So, like, the back ones are like the chewing of the leaves. You know? You never thought about having them just removed so that way you could just do nothing but the slight chewing?
No.
And then just fucking swallow that shit? No?
No. Because, no. No. You're crazy.
See, I've thought about having my teeth sharpened so that way I could have, like, more ripping power when I eat into like some meats.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't want my teeth sharpened. I just don't. It's more of a jaw thing, and it's more of a time thing. Like I just don't know who's got time.
Bro, as a guy,
for hours.
Well, when you've lived 150,000 years like you have, I understand like you don't have time, quotations, camera, time to chew and or download drivers on your PC or fucking time to do mundane tasks. I'm really surprised you're not the kind of person that just wears a shirt once and then throws it in the garbage.
Why would I do such a thing? Because you don't think I have time to wash clothes?
Yeah. Why would you have time to wash clothes?
Funny enough, I enjoy washing clothes.
Like
Yeah,
in the
I-
washing machine or by hand?
No, in the washing machine. Like I enjoy that I essentially I like getting them out of the dryer. I like getting clean clothes out of the dryer. I like that smell. I like the warmth of them coming fresh out of the dryer. So
No, the things that I have you enjoying as of right now is boiling hot dogs on the stove
yes.
and laundry. These are the things that bring you joy in life.
Well, specifically getting clean clothes out of a dryer. So I don't necessarily care.
washing
I
them
don't like the
Can
putting them
go
in
eat
the
all
washer.
the dicks. Washing
Yeah.
the clothes can eat all the dicks.
Yeah,
Getting the warm clothes out of the dryer is
big fan. Big fan.
I think you need to move into my apartment once I leave. Because
Yeah,
our
big fan.
dryer is the most fire for getting warm clothes.
Yeah.
Because even if you press, like you put it onto permanent press, which is like it dries with high heat and then cools it down,
Hmm.
it doesn't cool them down.
Hmm.
So it just runs for high heat with like and heats your clothes for 2 hours straight. And
Yeah,
then
see, that's the setting I use right now.
yeah, but I mean you just gotta pay a slight $1.50, you know. You go
Yeah,
down there
I
and you
mean, I
grab
could
your
just
clothes.
stay here.
No,
and
no,
just,
no.
you
Yeah,
know.
but then you have your own space. You and Karma can live in this fire apartment. And you had to keep your island. Because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that island when I move out of here in a few months.
You're gonna take it out the same way you put it in, Buck.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where it's going after that because it's not going with me.
Why?
Because I'm going back to where I was before, where the island is not needed. So I'm trying to figure out a home for the island in the meantime. Unless you want it back until I can use it again, which I don't think you want. So
No, I have one already.
yeah, exactly. So
Well,
I
why
don't
not
know
you
why
just put it up for sale?
I could do that, but I don't want to do that because I feel like it would be kind of shitty that I'm putting up for sale something that was given to me. So
Well, the person that's
or
giving it to you is telling you to put it up for sale.
all right, well, I'm probably gonna end up giving it to somebody who could use it. So well,
Yeah, the person you're gonna sell it to, right?
either I'm gonna sell it to them or I'm gonna give it to Ashley's brother if he needs it. But if
Or
not,
money, right?
then it's going for sale. No, I
Man,
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
after all of that effort that was put into getting that thing up there, I swear to God, if you let that thing leave your door without getting
For
fucking
free.
American currency for it, oh, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right. Well, then now that contractually I have to accept some sort of money.
Like what? You just handed this thing to somebody? Oh. Oh, our
Yeah, I
time and
mean-
effort meant nothing to you then?
No, it did, but at the same time, like I'm in a giving mood. You know,
Yeah,
karma,
no, I don't
God-given
give
gifts.
away anything. I gave away that, and that was it. That was probably enough charity for
No,
a good
no,
long while.
no. You're a very giving sort of person.
You said
Even
what?
if you're a pretty giving person if you don't want to admit it.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't give much away.
I've gotten
Like
an island from you. I've gotten a bottle of whiskey from you. I've gotten a set of
You had a
headphones from
kid.
you. That didn't mean shit.
That's what you do. You got to give something.
You do or you don't. I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to, but you kind of do.
I mean, in my eyes, you're a pretty charitable person for a guy who.
I did give AW all of my fucking fishing tackle, pretty much. You're right.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I mean,
maybe I
you're a
am.
pretty charitable person when it comes
Maybe I
down to
am.
it.
Maybe I am.
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean,
Look at me.
yeah,
Holy shit.
I think that's pretty much where we're gonna have to end the pod.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
he's a charitable man, and I'm gonna finish this glass of whiskey.
That's incredible. That is. Damn. I wonder if Eric is alive. I gotta tell
Have
him.
you not heard from her,
No, I haven't.
bro? Where
haven't
does she
heard.
live? Do we have to go to
I
her?
told you, Collegeville.
Do you want to go there tomorrow?
No. So I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going to his chick's house. I got to fucking talk to her.
Are you planning on banging her tomorrow?
I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
All right.
I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, infiltrate that situation.
I know definitely what's happening is I must tell her about the people that I was around, that she put me around and never put me around those people.
Yeah, because as of like 8 a.m. tomorrow, this is just going live. So yeah, you're definitely going to let her know.
Well, I was going to tell her anyway about the fucking weirdos, how I felt, but yeah, no, definitely.
Jay, they are cold-blooded Americans. Okay.
I don't know if they identify as Americans.
If not, they can eat all the dicks.
They do eat dicks. They pleasantly both eat dicks happily. That's the problem with these people.
Hey, I hope they eat vaginas and eat nothing but meat. And God, I hope their animals that they love so much are killed in front of them.
That's a fact. I hope their Teslas fucking blow up with them in it.
They ain't catch on fire at a supercharge station.
God, I hate Tesla.
I don't understand people that can live in this country and then be like, "Oh, I hate this country. This is a shitty country."
I mean, two things can be right. Like, this is a shitty place.
Yeah, but like, not if it's giving you the ability to then create a life off of your thoughts of that it's a shitty country, because that's your First Amendment right, which then you're getting paid from. So, like in other countries, you would get swatted for that and then beheaded.
Yes, 100%.
So, you should be lucky that you have a set of tits and people are willing to pay you money
100%
because of your dumbass views. And then like the fact that you think that like, since we don't live in your fucking head's perfect society, which for most Americans, because I also kind of believe that America might be too big for itself. Like I feel like at some point America might get split into two countries.
You know, I've been hearing about this country might be splitting a lot more recently. Like I've been hearing about the southern states, specifically like Texas, California, Nevada, Arizona, and like the states around there seceding from the United States and becoming their own thing. And I've been hearing it a lot more recently from like places that I didn't think I'd be hearing it from. That I was like, oh, you don't even talk about politics, and now you are saying this. This is odd.
Yeah, I mean, like I feel like it would kind of be more of a unionization of like those certain states, or I guess I would say a confederacy of those considered states. But I mean, only time will tell. So, I mean, it really would take actual people with balls to actually do this kind of stuff to secede from the United States of America. Because, I mean, you have to look about, like, do you have the resources to survive with the current technology and, like, fuels? So
this is the thing. I forget where I heard this from, but this was recent. This was like 2-3 days ago, maybe. This podcast was talking about these states seceding, and their fear is that the states would secede and then start a really good relationship with China, and China would be their main person for resources, which would then put China essentially in America, and that would be a big thing, obviously, against the remaining America. And they also don't see, their co-host was like, I don't see America letting that happen. I think they would maintain a good relationship with whatever states do secede. But he did acknowledge that is an option. Like China and or Russia would be like, holy shit, wait, you guys seceded? You have beef with the American? Well, hey, we'll sell you whatever the fuck you need for pennies on a dollar. And why would you not? Like they were specifically saying something about California because California, the government already of California already does some dealings with China. And
Yeah, that's it. That's the only state that I could see doing that. But also, you're now talking about a state that has the potential of falling into the ocean at
it's
virtually
one
any
of them.
point. So,
Yeah, they say that, but I don't
but
believe it.
like,
At this point, I don't believe that.
I don't, but I hope for it.
Of course,
So,
I super hope
because
for it.
like California people are definitely on a different spectrum. So,
That
like,
whole coast, is nuts. Them, Oregon, Washington. Who else is
yeah,
over there?
yeah, I don't get it. Like,
All that whole
what,
coast is
like
nuts.
the. I mean, I guess the weather just be so nice over there that they just be acting the way they do. But
You know what
I
it
don't
is? I
know.
think have a beach, but they can't get in the water because the water's freezing. I think that's what it is, and I think they're just weird because they
It
can't get
could
in the
be.
water.
It could be the fact that, like, in the fact that that ocean has like 90% of the most dangerous animals.
Yeah,
Like, you're talking about an ocean that has orca whales, great white sharks, box jellyfish, and like
it's
a
terrifying
lot
over
of
there.
that. Yeah, like a lot of that's pretty terrifying, but it's also like super rad.
Oh yeah, sure.
And
When
then
you
you
could
get
just
like beautiful beaches, you get beautiful territories. Like, granted, and like where we live on the East Coast, it's not. I mean, if you go out western of where we live, there's a lot of beauty to it, but like it's not nearly the same as West Coast beauty. Like
no.
the West Coast of America is gorgeous, and I think that's like it doesn't breed enough struggle over there. Like I
That's
feel
a
like
fact.
because the changes in weather are like predictable over
Yeah,
there and shit like that. So like it's not the same.
yeah. No, you're right. The cold definitely breeds a better human. Like the fact that we have to go through cold and blizzard and you
Also,
know,
like more people on the East Coast are more willing to call you on your bullshit. Like people from New York, Philly,
yeah, because it's cold up here. We're miserable
Boston.
at times.
Yeah, a lot of the times we're
We ain't
like,
got,
nah, we're tired of your shit.
yeah, we
Be
don't got
quick and be
time.
out. We ain't got time to be like, yo, yeah, everything is Gucci and like we can just be frauds out here. So, I mean, 100%, I think that people that lived out west in like New Mexico, California, fucking Oregon, Washington. Like, I feel like there are a lot of people that have mental health issues, which has become such a term in like the last 10 years. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when the fuck did we start people caring about how people feel like mentally? Like, when did the fucking term man up just go out the window?
When people started saying, "Hey, I'm not a man."
I'm not a man.
Don't
I'm
call me
I am a
that.
woman, but I have a penis. I am a woman. Damn it.
I say
You
probably
bigot.
honestly started with a generation or two before us, and then just kept
But I will
going.
say that like some of the younger generation like is kind of like not down with the bullshit. So shout outs to any of the younger generations that are not down with this whole uh
Well, that's because you got people
PC,
with mental disorders going against people with not mental disorders.
which brings me to the point that maybe we need an at-home war.
At home, like a civil.
Maybe not civil, maybe Canada try something. I doubt it,
Oh
but or
no,
Mexico tries to
Mexico.
push some shit, or Russia or Japan needs to try and push some shit. I don't think Japan will because they lost that shit the first time in
Yeah.
a big way. But I mean, granted, that's probably never going to happen again. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I agree.
God,
Yes.
I kind of wish I was alive to be one of the guys that was like, yeah, let's drop a fucking nuclear warhead, people. Let's wipe out an entire fucking city. Like, because like bring war to that kind of like atrocity to be willing to take out. Like, we need to send a message to these motherfuckers. We're going to drop a nuclear warhead on a full city of civilians has got to be the craziest decision that's ever been made in history. And the fact that now, like,
the second one is the craziest one. Because think about it,
What's-
you dropped the first one. All right, it's a tough decision. We did it. But then when Japan doesn't surrender and you're all sitting in the room looking at each other like, what the fuck? Yo, do we gotta drop another?
one.
Yeah, like you got who's that guy that was like, yo, let's drop another one. Like
Me,
who
me,
was that guy?
me in the background in a past life is
You know?
screaming in the back of the Pentagon. Let's
Me.
do another one.
Because like that conversation had to be nuts because they definitely had to be looking around like, all right, what can we do? And then it was like, fuck, I guess we drop another one.
Who was
Another
the
one?
president at the time?
Like, fuck. Then you got to think of where. I don't know why we didn't just drop it on Tokyo, but I guess hindsight, I'm glad we didn't. But yeah, fucking wild. They still hate us for that though, so they're never gonna forgive us. Which is shitty. I'm pretty sure we said sorry or something like that. I think. I genuinely don't know. And if we didn't say sorry, that's even funnier. I don't know. That would be lit. That would be super lit. We still got that one ship that still be dropping oil and shit. As a never forget for us. It's fucking bad.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
What about him?
He was the president during World War II.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what a
Sure.
fucking man. Look at this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Man, do you not know who Teddy is? Teddy was the man.
This is Franklin.
Franklin. I thought we were talking about Teddy.
He was the man in the Teddy was the
man.
No, Franklin. Franklin.
No.
Franklin.
Freddie was a G.
No,
Franklin was cool,
Franklin.
but Teddy was a G.
No, Teddy was a gangster,
Hey,
but
it's Franklin.
No.
That's what he was named after.
No, was Franklin the one that was struck with polio?
Yeah. He was the one in the chair. He dropped the bomb in the chair.
Then you had Eleanor Roosevelt. She was a whore, pretty sure, right?
Damn. Nah, she was loyal.
Was she loyal? I thought
Yeah.
she was a whore. She was out here fucking people.
Nah,
Yeah.
You thinking of Kennedy's chick?
Ah, yeah.
Oh man, I got some more fucking cool ass memes to send you people.
Bro, we have to put Franklin D. Roosevelt on a fucking dollar bill.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's
No,
got to
I
be
mean, I
on
agree.
some sort of dollar.
Hey, look, I agree, but I
Like the
definitely
$1,000 bill or like $10,000 or fucking
I don't
something.
think today's group of people would welcome that.
I don't know, man. They're trying to cancel Christopher Columbus. I think.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So I definitely don't think they would be like, hey, put the guy that dropped 2 nukes on the Japanese people, put him on the dollar. Let's celebrate him for massacring a whole bunch of Asians.
I'm for it. I stand for it.
Oh, I ain't
This
stand for it too.
This
America, baby.
podcast stands for Franklin D. Roosevelt. Since he
100%.
can't, we're here to stand for him.
Yeah.
Since he's dead,
For a
and he
couple
also
of
has
reasons, you know,
polio.
he's dead. He had all of the polio. Yeah.
Franklin D. Roosevelt was the god.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He was
Well,
a
yeah,
god
he
in
was.
these
He
streets.
was definitely one of them. He was definitely one of them guys.
What was the first nuke dropped?
Not soon enough, if you ask me.
Nice, man.
Damn. They arrested the Flyers goalie in Russia because he was avoiding joining the military. Damn. Sucks for the Flyers. Guess we'll have to find a new guy. Oh, there's a new update on Brittany Griner. I want to see this. If anybody doesn't know Brittany Griner as a WNBA star, she's been arrested in Russia for months now, since February.
Is she out here to fuck short dudes or no?
Is she out here to what now?
To fuck short dudes?
Brittany Griner? No, she was out there shitting on. She was playing for the Russian national team.
Yeah,
or one of the Russian
they can
teams.
keep her.
Why? Why?
She's not fucking short dudes. Fuck her.
Why? What? Why would she fuck short dude? She's a lesbian.
Yeah, that's even more of a reason. Keep her.
She's married. What? Huh? No, I'm not. We're not keeping Americans in foreign hostile countries. No.
Shout out to Harry S. Truman. Harry S. Truman was the bull who decided to drop the bombs on Japan.
Word.
Yeah, he did both of the bombs. So, shout out to Harry S. Truman. He's like the Dick Cheney of fucking past human history. He said, "Fuck it, we're dropping 2."
Who?
Harry S. Truman.
He was the president?
Yeah, because that's when Franklin D. Roosevelt died.
Oh, okay.
He was the
yes.
vice president.
Yes.
He was the vice president. And then once he
That's
died,
right.
once FDR died, he became president.
That's right. Yes.
And then look at him.
FDR didn't see the bombs drop.
Look at this man.
He was around for Pearl Harbor.
Tell me he's not dropping bombs.
I know what he looks like.
Yeah, shout out to the Harry S. Truman.
Yeah.
Ah, what a time of men. God, what a time. All right, well, I think we should end the pod. We're at like 2 hours.
Oh, now's the time we can start saying all the racist things on YouTube and not get demonetized. Now's the perfect
All right,
time.
good night, everybody. So this has been the 3rd episode of the No Fucks podcast. If you're a Muslim and you're Jewish, go eat dicks. Harry S. Truman will drop a bomb on you. Good night.
I definitely agree with that Jewish one. Welcome.